Manager, so we'll take some questions in the room first, and then we'll take a couple on the laptop then for the Irish media. So whoever would like to start, please feel free.
So, welcome to Estonia. I expect that this is your first time being in the country.
No, it's not my first time, but delighted to be here.
What are your thoughts one day before the match?
Yeah, we're excited about the game. We're looking forward to the game. The first leg, obviously, we have a 1-0 advantage, and we're expecting a different game, of course, in Estonia. So we're well prepared and we're ready.
When we look back at the game, week later, against 9 men, Kalju in home, do you think are you a bit frustrated with 1-0 result? Do you want more?
Well, I think the fact that well, we were 9 men from 70 minutes on, but we left it late to close to the 90th minute to get the goal. So thankfully we did get the goal. We can look at it two ways. We missed chances. We would have preferred to be 2-0, of course, or more. But nevertheless, it was important to get that late goal, and it gives us an advantage going into tomorrow night.
What in Kalju surprised you, or who were the players that surprised you?
No, we've done our homework. We've watched Kalju twice here in the league and also in Albania. So there's nothing really that has surprised us. We've done our homework and we're fully aware of all the players.
So you said that you think the game will be different here in Tallinn. In which ways?
Yeah, Kalju obviously are at home and need to come back from 1-0 down, so I expect they'll be quite attacking, and they've scored a lot of goals in the Estonian league, so we respect that, and we'll have to make sure we're ready.
How is your team fitness? One player went down with a shoulder injury. How is your squad? Do you have any important players missing?
Yeah, you're right. Zach Elbasedi, who he has a dislocated shoulder, so he will miss out. He misses out tomorrow.
So it was a discussion in our Estonian media about why is it hard to play against 9 men. Can you as a coach tell us why it is hard to break down a team that plays 2 men down?
Well, we had 20 minutes plus injury time, and we did eventually break down, but we missed some chances. So Kalju fought to the end, and they gave everything, which they always do, and so everything we get tomorrow night, we know that we're going to have to earn. Every single thing we get, we know we're going to have to earn.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Hi guys, we're taking Irish questions now. So Neil, Mark, Aidan, and Gavin, whoever wants to fire on, please feel free.
Hi, well, jump in, Stephen. Hi, how are you?
Yeah, Neil, how you doing? How are you?
Good. Everything go okay, travel-wise and everything?
Yeah, that side of things has been good, and we're ready to train tonight. Obviously, we train at 7 o'clock in the National Stadium here, so the players can get a feel for the place.
Some of the sending offs, obviously the cautions resulted from counter-attacks. Given how the tie sits after the first leg, do you feel that will suit you? I mean, you expect them to could be more on the front foot, and you might be looking to prosper on counter-attacks. Will that work in your favour?
Oh, we can't assume anything, and it's not inevitable that just because Kalju are at home that they play that way. Like, so we must prepare for all eventualities, and we must try and establish some control on the game ourselves, I think. So rather than be looking for counter-attacks from the word go, I think we must look to establish some kind of control and try to score the first goal.
And I suppose the importance of that was reinforced in the previous round.
Yeah, it was, and that early goal was was a great help to us for sure. But this is a different game completely. We're not relating the two games. Completely different game, and we gotta be very determined and be ready to fight till the end here. To get the result that we need.
Sure. Do you try and prepare in case you do progress? Will you have Besiktas Shakhtar watch?
Well, I think from our point of view, we always do our preparation, and we regardless. But one thing we're not doing ourselves is looking forward beyond this game. It would be foolish to do so, and I think this game itself will be hard fought, and to win in Estonia won't be easy. But the players are playing well now, I feel, in the last couple of weeks, and really starting to take control of games in a good way, although we need to convert more of our ratio of chances converted needs to improve, I'm sure.
I'm sorry, last one for me. I know as a coach you'd probably always favour a 3-2 rather than a 1-0 given your attack-minded nature, but what sort of pride do you take from the 6 clean sheets in a row?
Yeah, I suppose it's not been last-ditch defending. It's probably our ability to gain more control now in games, because we've slightly changed where we play, but we're getting more control, and that has probably taken a lot of pressure off our back four, and I think that's certainly helped us. But we need to do it in the most difficult games. That's what we need to do. I think that's what we need to show. We're not dwelling on that, and we need to go fight hard tomorrow night in Europe, in the Europa Conference League, away from home, and show our qualities tomorrow.
Great, thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
Thanks, Neil. Aidan?
Yeah, thanks, Tim. Apologies if there's noise in the background. There's a builder next door, so hopefully it doesn't come through. Just what you said there, Stephen, about keeping focus and not getting distracted by the other one. Has that been an issue before, either something you've had to work on or something you've been worried about going into a tie, that you have to tell lads it isn't, we have to win this one, this 90 minutes is important, it doesn't mean anything if we don't win the tie?
No, I think the level-headed group, they understand, we're not at the level that we can dismiss anybody, and certainly Estonian teams have traditionally been tough opposition, and I think we have to we're not at the level that we have to earn the right to win, to try and win home and away, try and win the game. Once we get through, that's the main thing. But from our point of view, we've got to go and try and win the game tomorrow, and try to score that first goal.
And just a second one for me, the last one for me. You said a few weeks ago, Stephen, when the run wasn't so great, that you said confidence was an issue. Is that back now, do you think, based on the obvious ones, but wins, particularly clean sheets, as Neil mentioned earlier on? Is confidence that was missing maybe 2 months ago, is that back?
Yeah, I feel we can always get better. I feel we can always get better, and we must. These few weeks will shape our season, in that regard. So we can always get better, but we have seen a lot of quality in our play. We have seen a lot of quality in our play. As I said earlier, like our ratio of chances, the goals, we're creating a lot. So we need to really be clinical in the final third. So, and it'd be great to do that tomorrow night.
That's great. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Mark or Gavin?
Yeah, just one for me. Sorry, I'm in the car at the moment now. I've obviously asked you about some of the younger players through the course of this campaign so far, but Chris Forrester with his goal last week and the composure and so on. I mean, how important is his experience to perhaps progress in Europe?
Yeah, Chris is an absolutely exceptional footballer. He sees pictures other people don't see, and he expect the unexpected. I think when Chris plays, and when I came in last year, like, you know, you worked extremely hard in all of the games. I think obviously having 8 weeks out, well, 4 weeks, and then getting injured in a sort of comeback game, and then having 8 weeks sort of interrupted his flow of the game. But I think he is an important player for us, and you've seen that with him scoring the winner last week.